How it's made.
Creation of a can.
A can. The adventure began when the metal arrived in large coils, shiny and smooth, ready to embark on its journey into something much more useful. It is a can.
Shaping the metal.
Sheet was fed into a giant machine where it was cut into perfect circles. These circles were the starting point of its transformation, like a blank canvas waiting for an artist's touch. The machine, like a great sculptor, pressed the metal and carefully shaped it into a cylinder just wide enough to hold all sorts of delicious food. As the metal spun around in the machine, it became thinner and more flexible. The once flat sheet was now a smooth, shiny can with edges neatly curled to form the base. The lid, the can's perfect match. Next, the can traveled to another machine where the lid was waiting to meet its future partner. The lid wasn't just any lid, it had to be a perfect fit, slightly domed to allow room for sealing. With a soft clink, the lid was placed on top of the can, and the two were joined by a double seam, a strong, tight bond that would keep the food inside safe and fresh. A fresh coat of protection, the can wasn't finished yet, though. It needed a little extra care. It was passed through a series of washing machines where it was cleaned and polished, ensuring that no dust or dirt would ruin its shiny exterior. Next, a protective coating was applied to the inside and outside of the can. This coating would protect the metal from rusting and keep the food inside fresh and safe for a long time. The can felt secure, knowing it was now strong and ready to face the world. Printing the label. Now, it was time for the can to wear its identity. The printing machines moved swiftly, adding colorful labels, logos, and product names. Each print perfectly aligned. The final check before the can could leave the factory, it had to be checked carefully. Workers inspected every inch to ensure there were no dents, cracks, or defects. They examined the seams, the print, and even the shape of the can. Everything had to be perfect. Filled with goodness, the can was then sent to a filling station where it would receive its final and most important task.
To holding food. A team of workers with
And steady hands filled the can with vegetables, soup, or fruit, depending on its destiny. Sealed tight and ready to go. After the food was carefully placed inside, the lid was sealed one final time. The can was sterilized, ensuring that the food inside would stay fresh for months or even years to come. It was then packed in boxes, stacked neatly, and ready to begin its journey to grocery stores, homes, and kitchens all around the world. Now, all that cans are ready to ship all around the world and bring so much things right
your doors.